Hello everyone, this is Randy with Sister Act Looms, Blankets, and Wreaths. There was a request to do several rows on a loom. Someone wanted to see it several times, so that's what I'm going to do. The request was actually for my sister, but she's working all weekend. She works night shift, so I'm going to do it for her. Because normally I don't really make the blankets anymore. I just like to make the looms. But I also want to give you two different tips. One tip is, I've been asked, they're not sure what size they want. Well, with the loom, if you purchase a loom, say if you purchase 72 inches, well, the width of that blanket is going to be anywhere from 71.5 to 72 inches. That's what it's going to be. The loom sets that for you. The length can be anything you want it. You can just keep going and going and going. And you don't have to count your rows. You can just get you a tape measure and just measure it and end up knowing what you want your length to be. If you order a 48 inch, the same thing. It's going to be anywhere from 47.5 to 48 inches wide. And your length can be whatever you want it. So that's what you need to know. If you want to make it for a lap blanket, twin bed, queen bed, king bed, know your sizes and know that whatever loom you buy, that's what your width is going to be. And your length can be anything you want it. The second tip is I just do a straight stitch. Anytime you start doing these different type of stitches, which they are very pretty, but you use a lot more yarn. So if you are selling these, make sure you make one in advance to know exactly how much yarn you're going to use, because you're going to use more yarn with, if it's the herringbone or broken herringbone or all these other garter stitch, you will use extra yarn. My sister has made the mistake of thinking it was going to be one thing and didn't really charge enough. She really won't make anything off of a blanket that she is making for someone. So just make sure you know that. Now let's get started. Okay, we're going to start with what I call just the slip knot. You're going to pull it through just like that. This is your tail. There's your loop. You're going to put it on your first one. I go from left to right. I'm going to tighten it up. There's my tail. This is what I'm going to consider my working yarn. And this yarn, by the way, is very nice. A lot cheaper than some of the other ones. I ordered it off of Amazon. I have it on my YouTube site, and it's HOMBYS Chunky Chenille yarn. And it's one of those pretty colors. Okay. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to take this working yarn and put it back underneath this one, the first one. And then I'm going to pull it to right here, to this peg, okay? Now I'm going to take my working yarn and go through. Just like that. Okay, this is your cast on. So you're going to keep doing the same thing. You're going to go to this next peg. Pull it through. Bring it to this peg. This is your first chain, and once you get your first chain done, it's easier. Pull it to this peg. Take your working yarn, pull it between these two pegs, in between this loop. Just like that. See where I put this one at? You keep pulling it through just to make your chain. Your chain, you want it to be a little looser, because if you don't, what happens is it will start to roll. You just keep pulling through until you get to the end. We're going to get to the end and I'll be right back. Okay, we're almost at the end. Can you see this? We're gonna keep pulling it through to make our chain. We'll pull it through. And you see this last loop right here? We're gonna put it over this peg. Now you see where your working yarn is? It's between this one and this one. And that's where I'm going to leave this one at for now. I'm gonna put it in between here. Now I did have a friend or a client from California say that they normally, when they are stitching, I guess using the needles, that they put another one under here. So eventually I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try it before I show you though. Now what we're gonna do here is we're gonna lift this up over this. We're gonna take our working yarn and we're gonna pull it through and make a loop. That loop, you're gonna put it back over that peg, just like that. We're gonna do the same thing. Now, however tight you pull it, that's how tight your blanket's going to be. So if you pull it on one, make sure you pull it on all so that it will be equal. We're gonna lift this up, pull the loop, put it over the peg. Keep your working yarn out here and loose. We're gonna lift it up, pull this through, make a loop, and take this loop and put it over the peg. Just like that. Pull it through and over. Now we're almost at the end. We're going to pull it through, just like that. Same thing with this one. We're going to lift this last one up, pull it through, make a loop, put it over it, just like that. Now, I'm going to take my working yarn and I'm going to put it between 1 and 2. Just like that. And I'm going to continue just like I've been doing. I'm going to lift this up, pull my working yarn through, make a loop, put it over. Pick this up, take my working yarn, make a loop, pull it over. The good thing about your loom, I have never dropped a stitch, as they call it. Pull it through. I am using a 30-inch loom, but it's for a 60-inch loom. They go together. I just took it apart to make this video. Consistency and practice. If you ever learn this one stitch, then you can go and watch many other videos and learn the others. I would master this stitch first and make some blankets. Get this behind you, because once you master this, you can make anything. I'm at the end. I'm gonna pick this one up, put this under, pull it through the loop, put it over my peg, just like that. Then I'm gonna pick this up and put it between those two, just like that. Here's my working yarn. It's between these two. Now we're gonna pick this up. We're gonna go back the other way. We're gonna do the same thing. You will continue this same process until you are ready to cast off. Pull it through. Pull it through and over. This is some good yarn, and it didn't cost nowhere near as much as the other that you get from Michael's, or probably about the same price that you get it from Hobby Lobby, but when it's on sale, unless they've gone up in price. I'm gonna pull this up like this. See my thumb right here? I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna pull it through, make a loop. I'm gonna take that loop, put it over my peg. Same thing. See my thumb? It's through this loop here I just picked up. I'm gonna take my working yarn, pull it through, make another loop, and that loop goes over the peg. Let the thumb be your guide. Just keep your working yarn loose because you want to pull from your working yarn. Okay, we're almost at the end again. There's your thumb. This is your last one. Again, you're going to pick it up, pull it through, take this loop, pull it over, and you see where you're working yarn in, it's on the end. I'm going to pick this up, take my working yarn, and pull it between 1 and 2, just like that. And we're going to do the same process. We're going to go back and do the same thing. Pick this up over, put your thumb through it so you know. Take your working yarn, pull it through, put that loop over the peg. Practice, practice, practice. My sister is a lot better at this than I am. I prefer playing with wood. See how this is turning out? Same process. Pick this up, put your thumb through it. Take your working yarn, pull it through, make another loop, take that loop and put it over the peg. Now we're at the last one again. Pick this up, pull it through, place it over, then take it, lift up your loop, take your working yarn, pull it between this and this peg, these last two, okay? And put your loop back on it. And this is what you got so far. You will continue the same process until you are ready to cast off. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. And please subscribe, like, share, all of the above. And we're also on Facebook now, so follow us there. Thank you.